The deer population in Connecticut is an interesting subject to study. My partners and I got the chance to dive deep into the data of the population of deer compared to their habitat and predators over the last 10 years. Our findings were conclusive.
Each popsicle stick represents one unit of available habitat. Each animal cracker represents a deer. Each pom-pom represents a predator.
10 years ago, the deer population had a very stable population to habitat ratio. There were no predators during this time period, but the population remained small enough for the deer to mate and create more offspring while still having enough habitat to survive. There were 9 deer for every 25 units of habitat available.
During the second year of our research, the population of deer was greater than the amount of available habitat space. There were 18 deer for every 16 units of habitat available. This was not enough habitat room for the deer population to thrive.
The third year of research digressed in the ratio of deer to habitat. There were 30 deer for every 4 units of habitat available. This was a very dire issue for the deer because there was almost no food, water, and shelter for the whole population. By the end of the year, a great percentage of the population was diminished.
In the fourth year, the population of deer went from 30 to only 8. This left 26 units of habitat for the deer. Compared to the year before, the population of deer decreased by 22. This is a very big difference in population size. The cause of death was the lack of food, water, and shelter. However, during this year, there were still no predators present.
In the fifth year of our research, the ratio of deer to habitat area was quite equal. There were 16 deer for every 18 units of habitat. This ratio just made it possible for the deer to survive. There were no predators during this year, so the population of deer had the ability to increase in size easily.
During the sixth year of our research, 2 predators were introduced to the area. The deer population remained quite high during the first year of their presence. There were 25 deer for 7 units of habitat. This was not good for the deer and proved to be a problem for them in the future.
The 7th year had a large decrease in deer population. It went down to only 9 deer for every 20 units of habitat. The predator population increased to 5 predators in the area.
During the 8th year of our research, the population of predators increased to 14. The result of this was a decrease in the population of deer to only 6 for every 14 units of habitat available. This was a problem because there was not enough space for both deer and predators to inhabit.
During the 9th year of our data collecting and research, the population stayed the same at only 6 deer. The habitat area increased to 22 units of habitat available. This occurred because the population of predators decreased to only 6 instead of the previous 14.
During the final year of our data collection and research, there was 17 units of available habitat. This loss of habitat occurred because both the population of deer and predators increased. The population of deer increased to 10 and the population of predators increased to 7. These populations left almost just enough habitat for all the animals to survive.
Deer, oh deer! A deer!
Oh deer!
Oh dear!
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Oh dear!
Oh dear!
Oh dear!
Oh dear!
Deer!
Oh
Deer! Deer! Jolly oh dear!
Oh dear!